Hey, I heard you wanted to make this, but you can't? Well, here's a tutorial. I will always recommend finding sound and inspiration for your video first, but if not, yeah, that's cool. You can just make an animation. So here you can see you have all the layers that you're going to animate separately. Make sure you at least have the ears, head, and legs and tail separated if you're going to add a tail. Now, as you can see here, I did something much easier than green screening. I just saved it as a transparent PNG. So all you're going to want to do is go on the bottom layer first, save it as a clear PNG by pressing the 3 little dots in the corner, and then continue all the way up in order so that you can get a smooth animation without having to redirect layers. So here what you're going to want to do is open Alight motion and press the 3 dots at the bottom. I like to make my background either blue, green, or transparent. For this one I started with transparent but changed it to green later on. And just look at those settings really fast and then make your project. Import all of your photos in order from layer bottom to top, as you can see that I'm doing here. Once you're done with that, you're going to want to click on one of the layers, press move and transform, and then the top one, press the icon once, and redirect the pivot point to where the limb will attach to the body. So from behind or in front, it doesn't matter where. Do that for every limb. I usually connect the arms to the shoulders, the legs to the bottom. If you have hips, those can go wherever. I don't really have a recommendation for that. Head will connect to the neck, ears will connect to the back of the head, etc., etc. So what you're going to want to do next is select your first layer that you're going to want to animate. I usually start with the body, the main body, so that you can do everything easily. You're going to press the little thing that looks like a spinning icon under all the controls at the bottom, and you're going to want to adjust it to where it's, wherever you want, and then you're going to have to move it up and down using the top one, and if you want to make it bigger, the one right under the rotate tool. I am horrible at explaining, so just watch what I do. Great, now I get to teach you about graphs. Graphs is one of the very important things that you're going to end up using here. I'm not going to go into detail about that. It takes a while to learn. There's plenty tutorials where you can learn about it better than I could explain it in my entire life. So I would suggest you watch one of those instead of my crappy video. But if you already know how to use graphs, then you'll know that there's this little thingy where it goes up and down, and you can use that one. And I'd say it works pretty well for movements that just go in a repeating pattern. It works really well. And then multiple other graphs under that same category as well. Or you can make your own. That works too. I'm not stopping you. I did sometimes use my own graphs that I made myself instead of using the repetitive graphs once while making a different video recently. Sometimes it does work better, but it's more of a preference thing. Basically just repeat this pattern. Use other tutorials if this one wasn't helpful, but I'm going to cut this one short. Thank you for watching. I love you all. Have a good day/night.